People that were raised to give compassion and, hey, how would the shoe fit if you'd wear it, right? And then you're raised another way where it's kill or be
Realism.
killed,
Yeah.
right? You're in an environment where, hey, like I gotta look for my own. And the people that like grew up like that are more like, nah, it's Israel or like it's there's
You
no in
got to back
between.
one.
It's not, it's just it's that or that.
Mhm.
And then there's people that are like, nah, you gotta think about it from the other side, and they have compassion. And both are right. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just what do you think is the reality of it? Because at the end of the day, if there's a war declared,
You got to pick a side.
you got to pick a side, and that's where that's personally where I stand. Is like,
We've never had a problem with Israel.
what if you're Palestinian and I'm Israel, and I maybe in before we win a war, I'm like, damn, but if I was in his shoes, you know. But then now my government declare war, or you government
can't
declare war on
associate.
me. I can't think like that no more. Now I got to think about I got to get rid of you. Like it's just perspective on it, you know. And it's sometimes it's how you raise. Sometimes it's what part in your life are you in right now? Like how do you feel about your life right now? Like some people just go based off that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, like I mean, there's no I don't know. There's just
You're not gonna solve it.
yeah, you can't solve it. And at the end of the day, if once war is declared, I'm on the side that hey, it's kill or be killed. It's at the end of the day, that's just what it is.
To me, it's who's modernized. Not just because like, well, fuck, we've been
But do you think
helping them for years. So
do you think that's like a small domino effect though? Because I've seen like the war thing of like something small could lead up to bigger shit. So he thinks like something like that, like okay, they declare war. They're such a small country, it doesn't really matter. But then the people that back them, or like the countries that back them, are gonna say like, hey, now we gotta protect them. Now we're gonna go to bigger countries,
that's
and
what-
that's what NATO
happens.
is. That's what NATO is. That's what they're saying. Article 5, whatever,
I don't know my articles.
where it
but-
says if you attack one of a NATO country, which fuck, how many?
But didn't
countries are
Biden say
there?
that earlier?
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So if you attack one of the countries, that means all the countries are gonna come and fuck you up. Like, hey, you just fucking shot a rocket at my homie over here. Like,
So
we're gonna fuck you up now.
So this is the only part where I have been iffy about Trump, because I like Trump a lot, but
No,
I can't tell.
there's a part of me where I'm like, I do agree with the NATO, like I that idea of, hey, if you touch you,
Right.
if you touch him,
Mhm.
now us three are getting involved,
Okay,
and what does that do to the one person that's gonna hit you?
it deters them from fucking doing that.
Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna hit you. At least it's
One, like, we're the main motherfuckers in that, right?
Yes.
England, who has a great navy, some fucking airplanes. Then you have
some fucking
Huh? What do you mean?
some fucking airplanes.
No, well, their air force is good too. Their navy's good.
What's their Air Force
The
called?
Royal Air Force.
Oh yeah, Royal Air
Yeah.
Force. I thought it was
They
like
have them.
Waffle Air Force. Nah, just kidding.
Then you
Belgium,
have-
right? Just kidding.
Then you have who?
Belgian waffles. Come
Maybe
on, bro.
Germany. Belgium. Yeah, maybe Germany. Australia's always backing us, but like a lot of these countries, like they don't have much to offer. Like, yeah, they have their defenses obviously because they're a country, but a lot of them are like, yeah, we gave you all that.
See,
Hey,
that-
you're our friend. Here's some fucking fighter jets. Hey, you're our friend. Hey, here's some fucking tanks.
But give them the full perspective, because look at, right? Obviously, United States is going to be probably the biggest. They're the ones going to put in the most money, right?
Mhm.
Now, Trump's perspective, it goes like this: hey, I'm putting in our percentage of money.
give it.
Where's
the same,
your
give the
percentage?
same, yeah.
Are you putting the same amount of money into this NATO army? Are you putting the same amount of money? You guys are fucking us over.
Nobody
you guys,
can.
yeah. All right. Well, why am I supporting you guys? That's Trump's perspective.
Mhm.
The other perspective is, well, obviously you got to stay loyal.
But it's
To, you know,
right,
like
but,
it's a.
but it's a good excuse because it's one of those where like, okay, so obviously you have Russia, you have China, you have Korea,
No,
um,
North Korea.
North Korea, Iran. Like, there's a few countries where like we got to keep them in check so that if they attack any of these motherfuckers, we can come in and fuck them up. I think that's the excuse for NATO. We're like, we got to be part of this.
Keeping them in check,
Yeah.
Keeping
Make-
them in check. We're
making
like,
sure like, hey, relax on the power. it's like a
kinda
power
just
check.
Our extension of like, you fuck with them, like we're gonna come fuck you up. Like that's why with this
But-
whole thing with the
This is why I'm highlighting Trump's view though, because I'm not trying to say what's right or wrong, but from the Americans' perspective, right? At least half of the country feels it resembles with Trump because, well, why are we spending all this money for this NATO thing, and we got issues of our own here. We got fucking.
We're never gonna turn that money.
Poor,
into.
poor people.
We're not gonna take away from defense ever.
Yes, but this is their perspective though. Well, why do we gotta? Why you gotta higher our taxes? Why do we gotta pay more?
We should charge
for people
these motherfuckers. Yeah.
In fucking France, for people in fucking Ukraine, for people. Why do we gotta pay more taxes that they won't do for us or won't put in the same
It's
amount
not
of money?
that they won't. It's just they can't.
They can't.
We have
right?
a big GDP. And
when we have problems of our own, our roads are failing, our fucking education sucks, right? So this is what I'm trying to just give you the whole broad like perspective is like there's not an easy answer, bro. You can't just be president and be like the answer is this, like we gotta fucking make sure that we're strong in NATO and they don't fuck with us. Because then now you gotta think about, well, what about my Americans here domestically? Like these guys are struggling, the taxes are high, we're fucking our own people over just to support these guys. Now and then you go back over there, but then what happens? Well, now X and X are not going to support you no more. You get punched in the face, and we're not there no more. Which one do you want?
Damn, dude, did you get media work before this, or what the fuck?
No, but then like the whole thing.
I don't know. That camera changed me, bro.
With Crimea, the way fucking Russia just took over, it's like, yeah, you're not gonna do nothing about that. Like they just took over a piece of a fucking country. Like,
because I've heard también with China and Taiwan or Thailand or whatever.
Taiwan.
Yeah.